Queens men's lacrosse team takes on Mount Olive in the final game of the regular season Senior Day here at the Queens Sports Complex this Saturday at 2 o'clock. And Coach Kivlen, before we get to Mount Olive, want to recap last Saturday's game versus Coker for just a moment. You went down 3-0. Coming into this game, you had previously lost 3 in a row. Very easy to go, here we go again. But you called a timeout, settled the troops, went on a 22-6 scoring run to end the game, and won the game 22-9 to get back in the win column, get back over 500 so far on the season. What'd you say to your team during that timeout?
Sure, it's certainly a tough stretch of the season. Then going down 3-0, getting back on our home turf was tough. You know, we just kind of took a deep breath and refocused a little bit and just tried to get one play to kind of ignite things, and thank God we did. And you know, just kind of snowballed from there. We really played well. We were happy with the final 3 quarters for sure.
What was the difference in the final 3 quarters from the previous 3 games? Maybe something that you'd wanted to see your team improve upon, and they came out and executed.
Yeah, we pride ourselves on our transition game. We try to push the ball from defense to offense as fast as we can and try to create those odd man situations. And I think that's what you saw in the final 3 quarters of Coker was, you know, we really created a lot of fast breaks. And credit to our goalie and defense and midfielders getting the ball up to the attack. And those guys just did a tremendous job finishing the ball.
In the wins that you've had this season, and there have been 7 of them, I think it's safe to say you don't even accumulate that number without the performance of Jonathan Page in the face-off for your team. It's very easy to get caught up in the stat sheet and goals and assists and points, but Jonathan Page is a face-off specialist. Ball control is almost everything. What has he done for your team this year?
He's just been excellent. He's really the heartbeat of the team. I think he's 4th in the country right now, facing off in win percentage. And you know, when he's just had big plays at the right time as well. You know, he's been really consistent. But when we've needed him to win some faceoffs, when we're down at Mars Hill or some of the other games, he really played his best ball when the game was on the line. And we're looking forward to that. You know, going into the playoffs.
And I think back to the game, the win over number 15 Wingate came down to 1 goal, and he won all but 1 faceoff in that game, and it was a phenomenal performance. He's one of 8 seniors that you'll honor before the game. Your first year as the head coach. What has this senior class meant to you and done for you here in your first season in Charlotte?
They've been tremendous since really just taking on the program in the last summer in July and coming on board and meeting all the student athletes. You know, once the school year started, those guys have really been just tremendous for the coaching staff to bridge the gap to, you know, obviously the other players and the underclassmen, but just the campus community. And those guys have showed us the way and showed us some of the traditions here at Queens. And they just can't say enough about that group. They're high character. They push themselves, and certainly going to be missed here.
And they've helped put you in a position where you'll be in the South Atlantic Conference tournament. You're locked into the 3 or the 4 seed. It depends upon what Wingate does. But a non-conference game here on Saturday versus Mount Olive, so your conference fate is not in your own hands. What would you like to see, though, from your team in this final game? What's something that you can still play for as you enter the SAC tournament that'll be here at the Sports Complex next week?
Sure. I think, you know, anytime you're going to the playoffs, you really just want to fine-tune some things. We have a great opponent coming in here on Saturday with Mount Olive. They're a well-coached team. They're certainly a disciplined group. They're good top to bottom. You know, I think we just really want to fine-tune some things. We want to play our best ball at the end of the year and obviously compete for a full 60 minutes.
All right, Coach. Thanks so much. All the best of luck.
Thank you.